just actually asking for a general election. That is profoundly unpatriotic.
Yeah.
The one thing that would be utterly disastrous for this country at the moment in terms of its economic standing in the world and the bond market, if we got plunged into the utter chaos of a general election. And let's face it, we've got a big national election coming in May.
Did you say the petition is unpatriotic?
I do. To call for a general election.
Is it unpatriotic? It's highly democratic. People care about the direction of travel of their country. They would argue the country under Keir Starmer is going to hell in a handcart. I mean, that sounds quite patriotic to me. They want to save their nation.
No, it doesn't. You're confusing democracy with patriotism. It's perfectly legitimate in a democratic society to say, off with their heads, no problem with that. But what you cannot do is to actually talk down the country and say, look, what the consequences would be. We'd be plunged back into the Liz Truss nightmare days of having instability. We've had so many general elections. Look, we've got a huge national, United Kingdom elections in May. That will actually send the strongest possible signal. But to simply say, we want a general election, not for any reason.
Which your lot have cancelled, Stephen. You're so scared about getting absolutely smashed at the ballot box. You've cancelled most of the elections. And by the way, saying that Labour's whole argument, Stephen, and Keir Starmer does it all the time, your whole argument is, yeah, but what about Farage? Yeah, but what about the bogeyman? Yeah, but what about the consequences if we had an election? We'll go back to the dark days of Liz Truss. Absolute BS, Stephen. Sorry.